Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Comment ça va, people? Here we are going with our second stream match of the Scotch Doubles for the Norm Doucette Fundraiser. We got up Lan and Jeff versus Gord and Julie. And I totally missed who broke this. Okay, so I'm going to assume Jeff broke this and missed. Okay, so if you guys want, just hit that share button. Let's get this stream out there to get some more viewers. I think Julie's here. She's going to have to bank this 13 ball if she wants to be aggressive. Early in the match, I don't mind being aggressive for sure. Okay. So she's going to just let us play a little safety here. I'm trying to judge here, looking between a few cues. I do like going for the bank. Why not? It's early in the match. Get the nerves out. Let's start stroking some balls. And I really don't see a whole lot of issues here for Lan and Jeff's table here. And she definitely just wants to touch this 6 ball and go up for this 4 ball. And play a little one railer for the 7. I do like their chances of getting out here. Jeff hit that just a smidge too far, but definitely no trouble. Lan can just kind of stun the ball, the 1 ball on the side, and still have a shot on the 7. And she's going to take something a little different here. I don't believe there's a wrong way of doing this. It's just because everything goes, everything's in the open, so. You definitely don't want to save that 7 to the end. You'll still be able to get on the 8 ball, but it's get the wrong angle, you're going to be looking at some trouble here. So that's a good shot by Jeff. So you want to play this 7 with a little topping and try to stay on this side of the table. Lan, she's not listening to me. So here's where the complications come in. I believe Jeff can actually play this off 2 rails and come between the 12 and the 8 ball. It's got a natural path. But you don't want to get straight on this 7 ball because you need that angle to get back to the 8. So I think taking the 7 here and just coming around this 14 ball is the shot. So watch your speed. And that's a nice shot there by Jeff. Good recovery. So like I said, take that 7 early and, you know, a little bit easier of a run out. But like I said, when they're wide open, there's no wrong way of doing this. Just pot away. Jeff's wearing the same mask as I am. Just wish I would have brought a different mask today.
I hate to interrupt John's silky smooth voice, but they told me I don't have to play yet. I have to wait till this match and the other match are done.
Okay, because you guys are so far ahead.
Because there was 9 teams. So the one bye held up a little bit this match and the B-side match.
Even for my match was we won and we play the winner of this match actually. Yep. So we're kind of like in a little bit of a sit down, relax kind of mode.
That's right.
But I don't mind getting in here. This is going to be a fun little match against Gordon Chuli. Love that name, Chuli. You know, of course, Lan and Jeff, you know, definitely they play well together, so.
Oh, My mom tuned in at the perfect time to listen to John's silky smooth voice. John's got the golf commentary going today. He's going to shoot the 7 first.
He's going to really have to watch the break there on that. Right on the hole, it starts to move to the left. You don't see it because the grain is going to the right, but all the putters have been hitting it that way all day.
All the putters?
The guy's putting?
The guy's putting. Did they break the first rack and run out?
No.
This
So
was
Jeff
their
broke
break.
and he came up dry, and Gord broke this and he's come up dry. So,
Typical of this table from what we saw yesterday.
yeah.
Lots of dry breaks.
Oh,
So does he shoot this 2-ball first? He's kind of frozen on it.
I don't mind shooting it. It's not going to hurt him in any way. He's going to maintain shape because he might be frozen where he's got a mass A to make the 7.
Oh, he had the 7. He just drilled it.
But now what?
Yeah, now it's the combo. And then what?
And he just looks at land and said, well, I made my ball.
I think if you make the combo here and draw, you have the 4 on the side and you can disturb the 5-3. Jeff's nodding. 1 timeout allowed per rack, but you hate to take it when it's like your wife. Last thing you want to do is be like, timeout, I need to tell you what to do.
Well, I was trying to help Darla with her positional play.
Oh, women love being told what to do.
You know, because she was sitting there over her shot. Normie
Yeah, we saw
didn't
you
want
were
to say
helping,
anything,
yeah.
and I just said, hey, get it to here. Just put topping on it. Straight topping will come across. So she tried to draw it in, which now you're going the wrong way.
Yeah.
And she hooked Normie.
Well, you tried.
You know, just
That's all
trying
you
to
can
have a
do.
good time.
That's one thing we mentioned a lot while you guys were playing was it's all about having fun here, right?
That's right. You know,
Oh.
unfortunately, someone's going to have to win this tournament,
Yeah,
and some people are going to have to go 2 and out.
that's right.
So you got to take advantage of every opportunity here of just enjoying the moment.
Scotch is all about the fun.
Oh, yeah. You're getting 2 people playing 2 different games.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and this comfortability of people, the way they like to play position, angles they like.
Oh, that's a really good shot.
Oh, she made the 10, so that made this run a little bit easier.
Well, he's got the perfect angle to go into the 5 here.
The
I
5
think.
does not go, and he needs to develop that for sure.
He can shoot the 3 and slide into it
That's
with
right.
kind of a punch shot.
Yeah, exactly. I tried to tell James that when he hooked me on that 1 ball, he ended up missing it, and he tried to force something. And I said, well, if you would have just stunned it, you could have bumped the 9 to the rail towards the pocket. Or you could have put little siding topping and come off the rail and then played it in the same pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of trying to hold it with a slow stroke. And he missed it.
It's always easier from the chair, too. You know, when you're hovering over the ball,
Yeah.
it can be a little different.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I think if you play this game long enough, you know
Yeah. That's
what the cue ball can
experience.
do.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, okay, I want to do this, but you can't.
James is playing good. You drew yourself a good partner there. His game's been progressing really well lately.
Yeah, you know, I
Playing
I
Ghost
hate-
League. He's been playing
hate
Ghost
to
League.
say it, but I think, you know, we have a good chance.
Well, you shouldn't hate to say it. If we can get by Dwayne and Peggy, you guys are in big trouble.
Okay, sounds good. That's my middle name, Trouble.
Trouble. Oh. Thought it was Margaret. I don't know why that came just top of my head there.
Yeah, well. If it has anything to do with pool, I'll take it.
There you go.
So I don't really know if I like this shot here by Gord because I don't know if Chuli can draw back far enough.
Yeah, you have to play. That's the tricky part about Scotch doubles is you have to play what your teammate can do, play to their abilities.
Like, I'm hoping she can draw this back at about 8 inches,
That's tricky.
but it's tough. And
So,
he had the actually angle to do it before he shot this.
or he could have went 2 rails and got her closer to the ball, in which case the cut is, or the drawback is a little easier.
Yeah.
Far away from the ball like that is real tough.
And he forced her to take on this cut shot, which was a little tricky.
Yeah, she knew trying to control that draw was going to be real tough from distance.
I would have liked him to just shoot that 14 drawback for the 13.
Yeah, and then use the ball down table to get on the 8
That's
later.
right.
Sometimes you have to recognize whose shot it is in which situation. So
That's correct.
I need to shoot this ball here to make it easier later on, right?
That's right. Foreseeing the future.
That's right. Well, and like you said, it comes with experience. You've seen what happens in lots of different situations, right? So a lot of 8 ball is kind of just deja vu. You've seen the same
That's right.
layouts over and over again.
That's
so
right.
you just remember what happened last time. Oh, I went
Exactly.
2 rails, left it too far away. I won't do that again, right? There's no substitute for hitting millions of balls.
I kind of like what Lan was doing the first time, just draw it back out.
Just
You know, I
slide
think
up. Yeah, Jeff's going to take time
Jeff's
off.
going to come here and say, what are you doing?
She could use the top rail, but I like what you said. Just
Just-
slide by the 8 with like low spin.
Yeah. Just draw back.
Then shoot the 3, then use the 6 to get on the 8.
If you don't get on the 3, you got the 6,
Yeah.
right? But you want to play for the 3 ball.
She can use the rail here too. As well.
Yeah. But this is the angle you want, you know? This is the angle you want for sure. And the good thing, right, with 8 balls, you can play 2 ball shape. You know, you have your
Yeah, like you
preliminary
said,
shape
see,
shot.
this is okay, right?
That's right.
Still on the 3.
Yeah,
And I'd rather use the 6 to get to the 8 anyway.
100%.
The 3 to the 8 can be a little touchy. Oh,
Or,
that shot can be a little touchy too.
or,
She made her ball.
that's right. She made hers. She did her job. But, you know, this is a shot, too, where I've seen Lan draw the ball. Or she could play 2-rail topping. And she has that ability in her game where she can make that shot.
Yeah, it's different for everyone, right? I know Steph hates to draw the ball too, but now she's got that carbon shaft, so she can do it a lot easier, right?
Yeah, we were sitting at the house one day during one of my Ghost League matches, and we're kind of going through some draw drills just to kind of get her comfortable.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, look at this shot. Right in the middle of the pocket.
what a great shot.
To a blind pocket. That's not easy.
That was a great shot.
She's got to bear down and make this after she made that shot.
That's right.
Nice.
Very nice.
That was well done.
But it was nice for, you know, Gord to actually get that position on there to actually give her a chance. And she
Not
hit that
easy to land
perfect.
there. But yeah, you were helping Steph with her draw a little bit. I remember you telling me about that before too. It's mostly just keep the cue level, right? Some players are trying to aim too low or not low enough. Just got to hit lots of balls, do little drills here and there.
And it was just like, you know, I was telling her, like, let's start off with, you know, 5 inches away from the ball and just draw this ball back, you know, just with a slight angle so you don't follow through and double kiss the cue ball. And just power draw ball that, and, you know, do that like 50, 60 times just to get the feel.
Then just change the distance.
And then, yeah,
10
pull away,
inches,
pull
yeah.
away from it, pull away, you know, and then once you start to feel that stroke, because I think as a young man learning how to play this game, or a young woman, when we were teenagers, what did we do? We juiced everything.
Super juice everything, yeah.
Right? So you learn how to develop that power stroke.
Well, we played a lot on bigger tables
That's right.
is something I see a ton, even with Steph's game, is she doesn't play a ton on bigger tables. Well, at all, actually. So if you play enough bar table pool, you don't really need those big strokes too
No,
often.
not at all. And sometimes they come in handy.
Well, and if you're not playing them often, then you lose the ability to execute them under pressure too,
Yeah.
right?
I think that was 2013 when we played. Somewhere around there. Went down to Vegas. Remember, buddy jacked me up on the rail here, and I had to punch the ball in the corner. He left me here. Like drew across here for
Jack
the 8
up and
ball.
draw across, yeah.
Actually,
That's
that
the
was
one.
Ernesto from
Ernesto,
Houston.
yeah. I always like watching Steven play those shots too. Another one,
Mhm.
Ozzy's very good off the rail.
Yeah,
When I watched those guys do it enough, I thought, you know what? If they can do it, I can do it
that's
too.
right.
So I'm like, oh, next time I'm frozen on this weird shot, I'm going to jack up and see what can happen, right?
What a clever little shot that was.
very good.
Very nice. Mrs. Long Feng.
Containing safe.
Yeah, he's either got to jump this or come off the rail and kick the 4 ball
Yeah,
or the deuce.
I think I like kick the 4. Can kind of keep it contained more.
Just that 1 ball's tricky in those balls. I think even if he comes off the side rail for the 5 ball, if he hits it short, he can hit the 2. You know, he's got the 5, so he's got a little bit bigger hitting space.
I don't mind that because you ideally want to leave the 4 there. You're going to need it to break the 1.
That's right. So we'll see what he's trying to do here. Looks like he's playing 1 rail
Into the 7 or the 5, yeah.
Which I think is definitely a lot easier.
Doesn't look so
He's
sure.
calling the 7 in the corner.
Oh, he hit it pretty hard. Oh, and he broke the... Called that? No.
I believe he called the corner.
Oh, I thought he called the corner too. Unbelievable he called that.
My mistake then.
Mine too. He got the breakout too. That was sweet.
Yeah.
Super unlucky that it landed there, mind you. She can kick the 4 or she can kick the 1. I like kicking the 4, I think. You leave distance if you don't make it.
Shoot over the ball and come across the table 1 rail into the 4. It's a lot easier. You're pushing it to the pocket and
leave them long if you don't make it.
You're not selling them out.
Yeah. And if you do happen to make it, then you just say to your teammate, I made my ball.
That's right.
This is not bad, though.
But what an unbelievable shot that he played.
He kicks and cuts it in and breaks out the 1.
Well, at least we got it on camera.
Unreal. Unreal shot.
So the only problem that Jeff and Lan here have are that 13-12 ball. So they're going to need to develop that very soon.
So 13 maybe go from a certain angle where you can spin it?
It may go from, say... Well, I mean, if he played the shape for the 13 and it goes, then, you know, it doesn't, it wouldn't seem to be as hard as it looked from here.
I think it's tougher with the cue ball on the rail. It's hard to get enough spin to make it.
For sure. Definitely not easy with the cue ball where it's at.
Yeah. Not quite.
Yeah,
Real tough.
She had to hit the 12 ball.
Yeah, I think she almost had to shoot the 10 first and get back on that later. But we'll blame Jeff for that one, for leaving her on the rail. So she couldn't get enough siding. Well, this shot is questionable. I think he's left her a makeable shot. Does the 2 go by the 11-15?
Well, I'm trying to look. I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to jump in front of her line of sight.
It's got to be close. She's eyeing it up now. Oh, maybe just plug it over there. That's not a bad shot at all.
That's genius.
That's pretty crafty.
These guys are showing us a few things today.
That's right.
Controlling the pool table. I like it. Now you're going to force Jeff to just jack up on this 10 ball and trying to draw back into the 11.
Yeah, it's a big ask. Really big ask. It's not like there's much else I can do here.
Well,
Yeah, that's...
And he hit it just a little too hard where he just did not let the juice grab.
Yeah,
Just a little softer.
that's right.
And
Because he
makes-
didn't have to move it too much.
Mm-mm.
Kind of just had to bump it, and then he was going to be on the 15, right?
That's right.
Uh-oh.
Well,
I think they're on the 2.
this is going to make it interesting. You play the cut on the 7 or you just bank the 2 here?
Yeah, she's going to cut the 7.
People are scared of banks, but they shouldn't be.
No, I know. Steph left me in the spot. She was like, oh, I didn't want to be there. I'm like, oh, it's perfect. Straight in bank.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
It's banky. It was easier to get shaped that way, too. It was
Yeah.
great.
Exactly.
This is not bad because the cue ball's tracking the direction they need it to go to stay below the 2.
Just overhit that a touch,
Yes,
but
though, again, with the crafty cue ball,
yeah,
she's making sure to leave it in awkward spots for them.
definitely isn't an awkward spot. She's going to have to make this 15 in the side pocket.
Clip the 11. Gotta just clip it.
Yeah, if she makes it, she'll be pushing that 11 straight up table.
I don't know if it's like straight up, but she might clip about half of it. Tough to tell from back here.
Yeah, like from the screen, it doesn't look like it, but I'm looking right at it.
You got a good angle. I can't see
Yeah,
anything.
she'll be able to hit that 15 or
Oh yeah, the 11 pretty
Yeah,
full. Yeah,
fairly
looking at the
full.
table.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a tricky little shot though. These side pockets
Oh.
are tight from there.
Anytime you shoot inside, it's tight.
Kind of a semi-blind pocket too, like you're looking directly towards the 8
I think
ball.
she's
almost.
calling a safety here.
Draw back below the 2. Or just stay right on top of the 2.
Draw back just kind of where the ball is now, just a little bit more.
Okay, I don't mind that at all. She developed one of their problems, although she left him kind of straight in on the 2.
Yeah, he does have a very makeable side pocket shot here and position on the 1.
That was a good shot. Left her the perfect angle to float past the 8.
She does not have any issues. The only thing she's got to worry about is the speed.
Don't overhit it, yeah. Easy to underhit it too, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well, straight into the 8.
And she definitely did not want to go into the 8 ball.
I thought the natural angle was to go just past it, but
Yeah, well, you know, that's the thing. If she put straight topping on there, if she could have just stunned that, she could have went below it.
or maybe just like left siding and change the angle a touch, right? I think I throw the ball in too much, so I never know what the natural angle is.
Yeah.
My natural angle is with throw.
That's right.
My tangent lines are all totally different.
And then that's a big thing, right? People don't know about manipulating the cue ball
The
and the
angle,
object
yeah.
ball with spin, you know.
Change the angle. We got to watch John try a pretty fancy shot earlier when you guys were up 3-0. I think he tried to hop over the 8 ball and get down
Yeah.
table there. Yeah, I
Yeah.
liked the creativity, but
I wanted to hop over the balls and slide into the balls to break them
yeah,
out.
you
And
almost got there.
Yeah, it definitely. I figured, what the hell?
It's a crafty shot.
Yeah.
No, you should do that. And
Of course.
it's a friendly Scotch. You got to show the fans some shots.
That's right. I think if it with a wood shaft, I probably could have did it a little bit better because I think my natural tendency is to play with wood. I've just been playing with this carbon fiber for maybe the last 9 months. Starting to get the hang of it. Definitely was scared shooting on a bar box with it because it has so much power. But I'm starting to control that power.
Control the power. Good shot from Hen. She
That was a
got
great
Jeff
shot.
perfect on this ball. Slow spin, little stop shot here on the 15.
Yeah, just come forward a hair off the rail, just to leave a little natural angle there for Jeffrey.
Small bounce, but don't leave the scratch in the side.
That's right.
That's why you need that small bounce, just in
Yeah,
case.
So
This
she
is
came
fine.
above it instead below it, so not an issue, but
He can go top left, 2 rails, or he can just draw 1 rail
yeah,
across.
2 rails.
He likes to draw the ball.
Yeah, I guess.
Draw with outside. These tables play good with that shot right now,
Mhm.
too. They're Very grabby, new Simonis.
But I think if you play a lot of 9-ball, you'll tend to use the rails a little bit more.
That's right.
Seems like they cranked on this AC again.
They did. They
and
did.
you took your long sleeve shirt off.
I did. I got a sweater too. I'm okay. Not cold yet.
Not yet.
I am getting slightly hungry though.
Got to order a Grand Special.
I might.
It was delicious.
I know.
I was eating while I was playing, which is a faux pas.
We told them about you inhaling those 2 eggs.
That was just 1 egg.
Was it only 1? Just 1 egg, 1 bite. What's wrong with that?
You guys almost made me choke on my food.
That was fun. Wish we could have got that on camera.
Well, you just got to keep the camera on me full time and you'll understand.
All the time, yeah. We're just going to have a side camera that's always at John.
I like to have my little antics and my little moments for sure.
Hey, guys might learn some dance moves as well as how to play pool.
So he smashed head ball last time and he came up dry,
Oh,
but
he-
this time he made a ball.
Yeah, you cut that one.
Yeah, and
hit it square.
he hit this pretty good. It's a nice layout on the table here for solids.
Yeah, the opener isn't.
The opener's
walking
the only
park.
trick.
Is it the 5, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, you could
It's the 5.
play the combo for 14 to the 5.
Stripes are going to be much tougher. Much
Yeah,
tougher here.
A little
'cause
bit trickier with the stripes here.
The 11's in a weird spot. So is
11,
the 12.
the 12, you know.
But in some sense, it's less balls to shoot. That's the 1 ball that they made on the break. So it's less work, right? In some
If you can
sense.
draw this back and
Shape
get
on-
shape. Oh, look at this.
I was just thinking too, if you could just shape the 12, you might be able
Shaping the
to
12
figure
would
it
have
out.
been.
Because you can always
been a
bank the
great
11.
shot. Yeah, you could bank the 11 in the side once you remove that 14 ball. And it is pretty easy to make those bank sides.
Yeah, they play nice on these tables because the rail is
Play great.
consistent.
Yeah. I was trying to show James some shots after our match to kind of saying, like, do it like this. It's a little easier, you know.
Yeah, if you can remember certain situations that came up during the match, that's big.
Unfortunately, I remember everything.
Unfortunately? Fortunately.
Unfortunately.
That's why you're a good player. You have to remember.
Oh.
John can tell you about an out he had in 1993.
Yeah, I can.
Like set the balls up and tell you who he was playing, what the score was, where he was in the tournament.
But, you know, you can also say, like, what resonates in your mind.
He's like, I was on table 127.
But it's always losses. Great shots and
Oh,
losses.
I know. I always remember the losses for sure.
kind of forget
But
your
those are the
wins.
ones that you need to remember.
You do remember some wins, but you always
No, but
remember your losses.
It's important to remember the losses because those are the ones where you made mistakes. You lost for a reason,
That's right.
usually. Or you remember that the guy just played incredible, right?
Yeah,
But usually it's because you made mistakes, and those are the ones that you need to remember.
that's right.
You can't correct them if you don't know what you did wrong.
You cannot. So I always play fast because I look at the table, I'm a quick thinker, I see my patterns, and then I go.
Well, you're also experienced, too.
Mhm.
So the patterns come easier to you
That's
because
right.
you played a lot of 8-ball, too.
Yeah.
And you know where you can, make
a
educated
shot.
guesses to get in certain spots.
exactly.
So you don't always need to fully map the table,
Mhm.
right? You just know if I just leave these balls here, I'll be okay. Yes, you can, John. And a water for me, please.
And definitely it's good to like replay a lot of those shots, you know.
Yeah, oftentimes I get deja vu playing 8-ball, think I remember
He's going for
the ball's in the exact same spots.
safety.
You know, that was a really good shot. Oh, he came up just short. I thought he was
He
getting
came
there
up
for
a hair
sure.
short, but that was.
Does he risk trying to just bash in 14 here?
I almost don't mind that shot.
Yeah, because like we said before, you can always bank the 11 or.
Well, look where the 11 is. The 11's blocking, you know, the 6 ball. So
Yeah, it's maybe not a bad time to go for it. Although they have the 5 in such a good spot.
you could break it out.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past Lan and Jeff just getting out if they don't get out from here too. Or find a good safe. Keep the 4 contained.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, what do you do here, John?
Well, I'm trying to get the full, but I'm sure she could see the full ball, and I think she could go into the 14.
Or the
Which
combo.
I'm pretty sure this is what she played.
The combo, yeah, she played the combo.
The carom was a nicer shot, but the combo,
You got to control the cue ball better.
and you know what, like
It was tough.
the
from
way
there,
people
so
hit the
thin.
ball and whatnot, like that was a great stroke she hit it with.
Look, and I
Just
think
unfortunate.
he's got the window. He did have it.
Wow.
Oh, did they
He's-
get away
he's
with
got it. He's
Oh,
got
they
it.
do.
Look at this.
They do. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Lan didn't say good shot yet, but she's thinking it.
Well, of course she's thinking it. Oh.
Oh, no.
What a great little couple shots there.
That would have been a super out.
Because those were not easy. That combo was tough.
And then the
And he had to spin.
thin cut with a lot of spin.
That's
yeah.
right. Because he couldn't see the full ball, so he had to just throw it in with the juice, which he did really well with. I mean, that was a nice little combination of balls there. I like that. And to get fortune to get on the 11 like that.
Mm-hmm.
Wowzers.
Well, they've still left a problem. Did she call safe? No.
No, I think she's intending that Jeff takes this
6 ball?
off the 11 ball.
I guess
But I can tell you it's tight.
it's so deceiving on the diamond table.
These shots are not easy.
On the valley, it's like it goes all day.
Wouldn't even worry about it.
But on the diamond, these tend to like double kiss a lot.
I played a similar shot like this yesterday, and both balls did not leave the pocket. They just kind of did
Just
that
like
little
that.
shake,
Yeah, and then they just stay there.
and they stayed.
This one just double kissed brutally.
Yeah.
But how? I mean, can he thin this and get on the 8? This is a
So
little
this
tricky.
is a super thin cut. I honestly think the bank in the corner is a little easier.
No, the 2. Oh, the other corner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Wow. That is a little unlucky. That's a little unfortunate. That was.
Yeah, he made a good shot.
I mean, it's hard to control the cue ball when you're hitting it that thin, but to scratch, that was unfortunate.
Well, there's finally some people commenting in the YouTube chat.
Well, what's up, my YouTubers?
John Graves, Eddie.
Nice, very nice. The Q Sports Live Facebook page is a little quiet. Where you all at?
Quiet. Quiet
Say
as a
something. We
church.
can answer you guys any questions you want.
Give
you
you a
know.
shout out if you're a first time viewer. All that fun stuff.
How tall is Ben? How much do I weigh? I mean, these are good questions to ask
Oh,
people.
wow. I like how you threw that in together. That was good.
You know, if I'm gonna bug you, I gotta bug me.
That's right. That's right.
This is an ongoing joke Ben and I have had for.
Speaking of an ongoing joke,
Well, hello.
do you remember the conversation?
Yes,
The
I
guy
do
riding
know
by on
what
the
she's
bike.
saying.
Yeah. Sarah. Welcome. Donna, too? Or possibly TJ? I think it's TJ.
It's got to be TJ. But why are they commenting differently? They're probably sitting beside each other.
I guarantee you.
Actually, what time is it here? It's Sunday. Of course they're sitting.
Yeah. Yeah, there's got to be a
Yeah,
tournament.
that was
right?
good, Sarah. I love that. She said she would post that one day,
The inside jokes are the best. She's done it a couple times now. It's been good.
but I thought she would have put up the zucchini.
No.
Just arrows fine.
How much does the Earth weigh?
In kilograms or pounds?
3-1, Len and Jeff. Race to 5 here. When this match is close to done, I'm going to leave John by himself for a minute.
What?
Yeah. That's right, John.
But definitely missing you guys, TJ and Sarah. It was awesome hanging out with you guys for a few weeks.
Can't wait to go back.
Mm.
Your lucky boy got to stay longer, yeah.
Stayed a few weeks longer, had a little bit more fun. It was awesome.
Yeah. I was like, oh, John posted on his Facebook again. I wonder if it's like a picture of being there. I miss being there. TJ keeps inviting me back, but it's tough now, you know. But once this is all back to normal, we'll be back out there lots. We like the action.
I hit that second one pretty good.
Oh, my mom wants to know when I play again. Hopefully after this match. I think Steph and I play Dwayne and Peggy.
On this table?
I'm not sure. I really
Well, I'm
don't.
sure we can work something out for you guys.
You know, Steph really loves playing on the stream, so.
Me and my female partner,
James.
James, will be playing eventually. We play the winner of this
You
match.
play the winner of this, yeah. At which point we'll have like Larry or
I'm trying to think of what a good name is
somebody
like
else
for a
jump in.
girl. Is James. But like, what's a girl version to that?
Jamie.
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 Very good.
That was good, hey?
Yes. So Jamie and I will be taking on a few. I mean, I actually told him that I would play the girl, but he beat me to it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's the best.
So, Jamie Hornby.
Jamie Hornby, yeah.
And it was fun. We got to play Normie right off the hop.
Yeah,
Had
that's
a nice little
fun
match.
starter, yeah.
They had a couple nice runouts.
Well, they were playing good. They played good together last weekend, won the tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Darla drove down again just for the tournament today,
Yeah,
just for the honor of playing with Normie.
that's right. She's been around a long time. She knows everyone around here.
Oh, that's a big honor these days, you know, to play
Mhm.
with somebody like him. You don't get too many chances like that.
That's right.
Usually when they have these kind of tournaments, Norm is partners with like Bev or Joanne Ashton or, you know, a really top level
Mm-hmm. That's right.
lady player, because Norm's been at the top of the game for years.
Mm-hmm.
And Darla, not to say she's not a fantastic player, but she's still kind of coming through the ranks, right?
That's right.
So huge experience being here, playing with Norm. That's great.
Yeah. Well, Norm and I were just having a chat when I walked in here because he shared a post from one of the memories we had of
I
our
saw
golf
that
trip.
today, yeah. Is that the famous cart flip?
That was where Phil Dennis flipped us in the golf cart. As we're lying on the ground, his cart's laying on top of us. All we hear is the slow music on the Bluetooth speaker that ended up in the bush.
That's so funny.
So we played golf Friday, Saturday. This happened Saturday night. We were supposed to play Sunday, but my arm was killing me. Phil almost broke my arm.
Yeah. Good times, right?
And I think Norm was just exhausted because we ended up playing 27 holes on
One
Saturday.
day, yeah. That's
Yeah.
a lot.
So it was a fun time. We rented a big house, which had a pool table in it.
Oh, extra fun.
Yeah, so it was me, Phil, Norm, and Jesse.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So great group of guys. There's a lot of laughs. I see the steak pictures on there where we barbecued some steaks. I was telling Norm we got to do that trip again, maybe next year.
No doubt. Terrible at golf, but I'll come too.
Yeah, it wasn't about who won at
I'll
golf.
drive the cart.
There you go. I feel better with you behind the wheel now.
That's right.
Phil lost his privileges after he killed us.
Oh, you only almost broke your arm. No big deal.
Yeah.
Almost.
So
Key
on
word.
there's the picture of where we flipped it.
I know,
And you
Remember.
could see the height of it. Yeah, it was.
Good memory.
It was a great memory for sure. I felt like I was a ninja. I saved my bacon,
Yeah.
and as we landed, I felt like, okay, I landed softly, and then all of a sudden, I just felt this huge body fall on me.
Phil.
Yeah. I don't know what went through his head. Probably like, oh my god, oh my god.
Yeah, just panic.
And the worst part is he's on the high side. So,
It's a long fall.
I mean, it could have been worse.
Oh, no, don't.
I could have been on the high
my
side.
goodness. That's one way to get on the 7.
Wow.
Nudge the 8 out of the way.
That is
Tricky.
precision play.
They have to win this game.
Oh, she went a hair wide.
Oh, I thought she still made it, though.
She went a hair wide on that one. Hit it just a little full.
This is going to be 4-1. Jeff and Lan.
Taking a 4-1 lead here against Gord and Chuli. Don't you love that name, Chuli?
Chuli, it's a great
That's
name.
pretty sick.
Lan Fong's a pretty good name, too. Ghost League player as well. Lan and Jeff, both
Yeah.
Ghost League players.
Yeah. I think they started stealing some of my my lines because I always told them every time I went live, I always made something funny up.
Mm. Oh, like going live in 15, your
Yeah.
warning? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, going live in 5.
Yeah.
What else? I've used so many. Every week I put something different on. And I tell them, I'm like, this is what I do. I don't care. It's something for fun, just to
Yeah.
be silly, right?
Yeah.
And so I noticed that they started doing it. What was that?
K-Pompey doesn't drink.
All right. All right. That was good.
Oh,
good.
that was a good laugh. You guys don't want to know what just happened. It was
Manager
funny.
offered to buy us a drink. If you guys didn't know, Jeff is the manager here at Leather Pocket. Offered to buy me and John a drink, and then Steph poked fun at him. Then Jeff
It was
had
funny.
steam coming out of his ears. Everybody's having a good laugh today. It's a lot of fun.
Not too much steam here. Not with a 4-1 lead.
No, they're looking good here. And you know what's nice?
I don't mind if this guy takes on the 1 ball here. This would really open up things for him. And
Well, and so I was going to say, I don't mind being Lan and Jeff here, being up 4-1 and letting them shoot.
yeah,
You know what I
Clear
mean?
out some
All the
balls.
pressure's on them. They know
Yeah.
if they don't get out, they're in big trouble, and they're already, like, knocking some of their soldiers off, right?
and giving up ball in hand.
Yeah.
And this is one of those scenarios where the 1 ball is. I mean, how hard would it be to just kind of like play the 11 to the 6 ball, make the 6 ball, leave the 11 over the hole, and leave the cue ball right frozen to the 5. And then you have an open table. 0 issues. You got ball in hand. You can do whatever you please.
They're stripes, right?
They are stripes.
So maybe just play the combo?
Well, yeah, you could play the 11 into the. Muchas gracias. I'm Ojibwe. I'm not Spanish,
Play the
but I do.
triple combo. I didn't see there was another ball there.
Well, so what I was saying was you play the 11 into the 6.
Yeah, and freeze on the 5.
and then roll
yeah.
up table and freeze behind the 5. And then
Yeah,
when
I
you come
didn't
back,
see-
it's wide open.
I didn't see the 15. I thought, well, why not just combo the 11 onto the 12?
And you know, you could play the 15 into the 12 and draw back to break out the 11.
Yeah, that would be a shot too. And then you're on the
You have
14
a
in the side.
yeah, the 14 in the side.
Tough to tell with this camera angle.
It is, yeah.
Oh, that's not
Well,
at
she has
all what he wanted to do,
11
but it's
straight up.
yeah.
I like the 15 drawback.
Yeah, I think you were onto something there.
More things can happen.
Yeah, I think you were onto something.
When we're sitting back here,
So much
looking
easier.
at this monitor, I could tell you what I want to do.
It's like that. There's always like an MMA meme, right, of the guy on his couch, and he's like,
UFC, and he's
"How do
sitting
you
down there
not
with a
sweep
bucket
the
of
leg and put him in an arm bar?"
Right? KFC.
KFC.
Oh yeah, for
Should we
sure.
take on this combo?
Yeah, take on the combo. I would shoot the 11 here.
Yeah, shoot the 11, then shoot the combo.
That's right.
Like,
I
don't
don't
be
know if she
scared.
can-
We
I
were
don't
talking
think she
about
can
that
dig
before.
down in
Yeah,
this.
just spirit though. Don't be scared, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And if she draws back enough, she might not even leave anything if she
Mhm.
sells out, right?
Yeah. She's gonna run forward.
I mean,
with
the
this.
other option would be shoot the 11 in the side and run the cue ball forward.
Yeah.
I don't mind that, actually. As long as you make a clean pot on the 11, you don't have to worry about anything,
Well,
right?
8 ball. Yeah. No, exactly.
Oh, she put that in an awkward spot for
but-
everybody.
But if you would have played the 15 into the 12 and drew back to the 11,
To begin with, the first shot,
you
yeah.
would have had a much easier
Yeah.
run out.
Okay. Now what's the shot?
That's one thing I like to look at. Is I like to look at my problem balls and say, how can I open this up?
Mm-hmm.
What's open? What's tied up?
Mm-hmm.
What's the best way to open balls up and still have a shot? You know, you have to have an out ball.
That's, well, and that's a key, too. Like, we pointed out that, what ball was it that was there? The 14? That was near the side that we thought was the 9?
That's right.
That was like the key ball, because when you draw back and break out that 11, you're on that other ball all the time. So you don't have to worry too much about what happens with
That's
the
right.
breakout. If the
That's
breakout
right.
goes wrong, you're still going to get another chance.
That's right.
If it goes right, you're perfect on that ball on the side.
Exactly. And that's one thing I've been paying attention to a lot more, is really looking at the table and finding out that key shot.
The key shot.
Because, like,
Mm-hmm.
if you get running for your first 2-3 balls, that's fine. And you know your last 2 or 3 balls are going to be easy.
Mm-hmm.
There's that one shot that just, you know when somebody's sitting there and you're like, oh, it's a tricky table, and then all of a sudden he makes one shot and you stop and look at the table and you're like, oh my God.
Oh, it's so
Took
easy
duck
now.
out.
Yeah, now it's duck.
And that's what I've been
Yeah.
paying attention to a lot
That's
more.
right. Well, it's one thing to be able to run the racks and run them the way that you know how to run them.
That's right.
But it's much nicer to try to figure out what is the simplest way and just make it as easy as possible all the time, right? Other times I just got caught up in, well, I can make the shots from everywhere and whatever. I'll just be somewhere over here.
I've never been afraid of taking on hard shots,
Mhm.
And that's the same thing, right? You want to make it as easy as possible because, it may not show, but, I do get nervous when I play. I
course.
love getting nervous. People are like,
course.
oh, you don't look nervous.
No, people never
But
understand
if you put a
that.
heart monitor on me, you
Oh,
would
yeah.
see
Mine's
beating,
pounding too.
you know.
We were talking about that earlier with Alberta Cup.
Mm-hmm.
And that was prior to me playing on Huey's team.
Yeah.
But it was kind of like Huey's team, Huey was the captain of that Alberta Cup team. I was nervous, man. Holy cow, the first year of
That
that,
was the first year you guys had it.
I was like shaking so bad. And then Brian Butler said the same thing. He's like, I've been playing pool for 30 years. I've never been this nervous.
Mm-hmm. And I tell you, that's one of the reasons why I love competing.
Well, that's what we all play for.
Yeah.
I tell other players that too, They get nervous. They're like, I'm so nervous. I'm like, that's what you came here for. That's what you
Steve
started
says
playing.
you have no heart.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Well, it's bionic.
5-pack, Steve. 5-pack. We were joking. We were racing a 6 the other day.
Yeah.
It's like, no 6-packs, only 5-packs. And then the next set I run 5. Yeah, what's up? Steve K. It's the usual.
Me and you and Peggy and Glenn.
Yeah. When this is over, right? We're the next match on here. We have been informed. Some chumps named Steph and Ben are going to play some wizards named Peggy and Dwayne.
Wizards.
Wizards.
Dwayne the Wizard of Asgard.
Dwayne's good in the Scotch because he's very methodical.
Well, his cue ball
Sees
control.
everything.
His cue ball control is so good that and Peggy is more than capable of making shots.
Oh, she pots the ball well too. She knows what she's
So,
doing out there. She's
Dwayne-
played lots of Scotch with
That's
Paul
right.
Richens too, so
So that's gonna be a good little match for you guys.
I think it will be.
Wow.
Well, we beat Tony and Derek 5-1 to open our tournament, so
Oh, nice.
nothing wrong with that.
No. I remember me and Patty.
I remember that.
We played in BCA together, and we played Tony and Dan Leung, and somehow we managed to win that. We played in the advanced division, so because of me, so that was the first time that she played advanced because she played in the open. We had a great run.
That's the main thing. You have a good
Remember
time,
we lost to Emily Duddy.
right? I do remember it.
Yeah,
The duds.
that was Hill too. I think they beat us.
Well, good match from Len and Jeff there.
Yeah, I'm clapping my hands here. Click, 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 click.
And Gordon Chuli are not out. That was a winner side match, so
Yeah. So they're going to go on to the B side here. I find that they didn't play horrible in that match. They just made a couple little mistakes.
the key shots.
Yeah.
The key shots.
You
So
know,
we're
the
going to have
score
another
could've been a
match.
lot different
Yeah,
there
it
for
could have
sure.
been, definitely. We'll have another match coming up in about 5 minutes or so, guys. Don't go far. If you haven't already, subscribe on the YouTube, like and follow on the
Get
Facebook.
your pet spayed and neutered. And is that the right